So I hear that the Japanese TV series, old enough, is making a buzz in the United States and elsewhere in the world. It's about really small children, going on errands ordered by their parents, and it's so cute and it's such an adventure and so on. And people around the world are surprised that a small child like that would be literally old enough to make runs. And that is actually the principle of Nagomi with children, which is ubiquitous in uh, Japan. And, as I wrote in this book, The Way of Nagomi, Japanese people take child culture really, really seriously. If you think about works like My Neighbor Totoro by Hayao Miyazaki, you would find that the Japanese people makes a business of, how to entertain your child and how to come to face to face with their childhood, really seriously. And Japanese people make it into an art form, because in other countries, for children means often half-hearted and really really idiosyncratic effort by the adults to make the children happy. But in Japan, we do have that. But it's also a really serious business. Manga and anime and so on. So in Japan, I think people in general take childhood really seriously. So I think that's why there's this format of Japanese TV, old enough, 初めてのお使い, in which children are given the space and time to experience the world of adults by his or her own accounts. And that is a really wonderful piece of how to incorporate childhood into society. So I think that's the really important philosophy of Nagomi with children. And I think in that I think Japan has a lot to inspire the world, in terms of how to stay child in your heart and how to keep your inner child alive. Because a society where children can run errands safely and often in the safe haven of the loving and caring eyes of adults. I think that's a really wonderful country, and that's a really wonderful culture, and that is something that Japan can inspire many people around the world to follow. So that the Nagomi with children analysis of old enough programs, and I hope you would really learn how to do this art of Nagomi in many aspects of your life. And it's just really wonderful to find Nagomi with many things, and childhood is one of them. And I do hope you would be now old enough to be inspired by the principle of Nagomi, which we do really need in this world, because this is a world of conflict and war, battles, and egoistic people, and the rest of the story. So Nagomi for all of us, and Nagomi especially with children, which is very important, because Nagomi with children can be conducted only in peacetime.